Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and still with me in the studio is the Market Director of the Cherokee Street International Farmers Market, Mark Bohnert. And joining him is one of the farmers from the market, Becca Wizder. So welcome, Becca, and Mark, welcome back. So I want to talk to you, Becca, about farming. Yes. So you took this on this summer.
Yes.
To make a living,
a
bit of a living. How's it going?
It's going really well, actually. People are really receptive to it.
So what are you growing and what are you selling?
Our biggest crop this year is tomatoes. We really wanted to focus on growing an heirloom organic varieties. It's kind of hard to do organically, so it's been a challenge for us, but we're just starting off. We've been lifelong gardeners, and we wanted to tackle the challenge of tomatoes first.
So how big is your garden?
We actually have 5 separate plots.
Really?
Yeah, we don't own any land. So we've been lucky enough to find friends and neighbors and other people in the community who've been willing to give up part or all of their yard to let us garden them.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah.
So it's all tomatoes?
No, our biggest plot is tomatoes. We do a lot of other smaller things, but it's not all. We can't bring all of it to the market. We only have so much that we can bring.
Yeah. So what are some of the other things that you're selling?
It's mostly tomatoes, peppers. We have a bunch of herbs and cut flowers, and it kind of changes week to week. We also have a friend who's a beekeeper. She has a lot of hives throughout the Cherokee neighborhood, and so we sell some of her honey too.
Oh, that's so great. And so I understand you have a blog also to talk about your experiences?
Yeah. We started it 2 years ago when we kind of first started moving into gardening full time. It's wewillworkforfood.wordpress.com.
wewillworkforfood.wordpress.com.
Yes.
Great name.
Thank you.
You're working for food.
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And working the food. Good. So what do you talk about on the blog?
We talk about our gardening adventures, how we prepare the soil all the way through harvesting crops and selling them, recipes that we use for anything that we don't end up selling at the market, and I try to post some frugal other household tips, so household cleaners or different recipes for things.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting.
Thanks.
So Mark, tell us a little bit more about the International Farmers Market. You have mentioned some different community-based programs and things that you're doing.
Yeah, one of the missions of the Farmers Market, we are a nonprofit, and so one of our missions is to bring healthy fruits and vegetables to the neighborhood, is kind of to provide an alternative to some of the kind of corner stores that just have snack foods and stuff. And so our goal is to really push the idea of healthy food, healthy produce. And so one of the ways in which we're doing that is we're now set up to take SNAP at the market, and we have funding to double food stamps so that when somebody comes and redeems $10 in food stamps, they can get an extra $10 for free.
Wow.
So it's kind of a 50% off for people who are on SNAP.
So they use their food stamps at the market, and they get double the value, basically.
Yeah, and health clinics nationally have studied how doing these kind of double coupons for food stamps really brings local food to the community.
Yeah, that's really great. And you have some cooking classes as well at the camp facility?
Right, at our Camp Community Center, we're also going to be in October having some cooking classes with area youth.
Okay, great. So again, just a reminder, viewers, Fridays 4 to 7 on Cherokee Street.
Right at Texas.
Right at Texas. Okay, it's right here on the screen. Fridays 4 to 7, intersection of Cherokee and Texas at Gravois Park. And CherokeeMarket.org is the website for more information.
Right.
Perfect. And next year, you've got one more month, and then you'll be opening up again next year. About when? May?
Yeah, in May.
Okay. Be there, right? Fridays still. That's the plan. Okay. Love that. Okay, that's great. Well, I will be there too, because it sounds like a great place to be. Shop for some tomatoes here at the end of the season. It is break time again, unfortunately, but when we come back, great news, we'll be talking with Mike the Clown from Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. And have you found us online yet? STL TV is on Facebook, Twitter, and we have our very own YouTube channel. Plus, our website is updated regularly at stltv.net. Check us out and stay tuned. We've got much more STL TV Live coming up after this.